So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. I just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of me. Nothing really matters, anyone can see. Nothing really matters, oh, nothing really matters to me. Anyway the wind blows. Hello and welcome to part 3 of Learn to Play Bohemian Rhapsody. This is the rock section and it contains some of my favourite parts actually. Thank you to those of you who've been waiting for this part. I know it's taken a little bit of time. I do apologise for that, but I'm ready and let's go. If you want to play with the original, then put the capo on fret 3. Otherwise, this is going to be 1.5 tones lower than the original. So the first part is using the C chord, and the tab is available, and hopefully you can see all of these parts as we go through them. I'm going to zoom in so you can see them better. So here we go. First part is this really cool riff. Okay, so we're going to be playing a C chord, and then the riff. Okay, so 0, 1, 3 on string 6, and then 0, 2, 3 on string 5. So. Okay, and that last bit there is 3 on string 6, 0 on string 5, 3 on string 6 again. So I'll play that again. And then you do it again. Okay, and now we're going to do it around a D chord, and we're going to use the F sharp bass line here. So D, F sharp, fret 2 of string 6, fret 3 of string 6, and then on string 5, 0, 2, 0. Okay, so I just played that part through, and this is the first section done. So. The benefit of doing it this way now is that you have the chords themselves sort of ringing through as you play the riff, and it's a bit more. It has a bit more of a tact to it rather than just this single note. You want this, okay, and it sort of brings the sound out a bit more, makes it easier to play live acoustically. Okay, so the second part is where the singing starts. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. I just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. So all of these chords is a G major, C at 9, G, and then you can put this in if you want to, but you basically got a B flat chord. So G again, C, F, okay, and then the F over E to D minor, and then G. I do this little thing on fret 2 of string 3 and 4. Okay, don't think that's the exact notes, but this is the way I like to play it. Just gotta get right out of... Okay, and then it goes back to the main riff again. So I go through that again. There's G, C, G, a little riff. G, C, F, F over E, D minor, G, D minor, G, okay, basically it's just those chords, G, C, F, and D minor, oh, and F over E, but anyway, a few chords, and then the next section then goes back to the main riff, with a slight twist. Okay, so the first part with the C chord is exactly the same, and then when you get to the D chord, instead of doing this part, we're going to be doing the... Okay, so this is in the tab as well. So you do the D chord, fret 2 of string 6, fret 3, string 5, 2, 3, and then string 4, open. So, and now the fun part begins. This is the all of these little sort of scale runs that are quite tricky to get. So this is the way I would play it. I'd start from string 4, fret 1. Okay, so it's fret 1, 3, and then the open string 3. Like this. It's better to look at the tab rather than me tell you every single fret number and everything. So this is the first part, one more time. The second run goes like this. Okay, so you start from fret 3 of string 5. And you do frets finger 1, 2, and 4. So fret 3, 4, and 6. Okay, the next run. Okay, this is all in the tab. And then the next run. In G. And then the last part is kind of funny because it goes between 12/8 time signature and 4/4. Okay, so that's the hardest part, I would say. So that to full speed. Okay, so one more time. Cool, so I'll put those runs together so you can see how they work. Which leads into the next part. So we basically got C major with a high E at the end. G major, A minor with a high A at the end. Okay, and then it goes E, A minor, E, A minor, G, C, B7, E minor, F to C. And up to this point, all of this picking that I'm doing is just picking random strings. I don't think you need to be so hung up on playing exactly this and exactly that. As long as you're playing the right chords, just do what you want with them, okay? After that section, it goes A minor. Nothing really matters. A minor to E minor, anyone can see. My favorite chord change in the song, A minor to F minor. Okay, and then this next chord is an F over G. So it's basically an F chord, an F bar chord, but with a G in the bass instead of the F in the bass, okay? And I play it like this. Okay. I use my thumb instead of doing bars like this. I have done for years. I just prefer to use my thumb to do this. It's just a lot easier for me. Maybe you want to do it this way instead. Okay. And then this leads to my favorite part of the song, this little ending, which I always get wrong when I play it live. So it sounds like this, and then we're going to break it down. Okay, so I'm just going to do it one chord at a time. You have this one, okay, then these notes, okay, and then you got this chord. So this is 9, 8, 10, 7, and then you got this chord which is 9, 7, 8, and then this chord which is 8, 7, 8, then 8, 7, 6, 8, 7, 5. And then 7, 6, 5, and then you've got these added notes on string 2 then, so 8, 6, 6, 5, and then you're going to come down these notes from here, slide down to fret 5 on string 4, and then this last little section is based around a D major chord, okay, and then you slide up to fret 9 again, fret 7 here, and then this note comes down to fret 7, then this string, same string, back down one more fret to fret 6, keeping this one on fret 7, and then the last one fret 5, and then I always finish with a nice D major chord. Okay, so that's the whole thing. All right, you can get the tab, you can download it from the description below. Please let me know if there's any part of the song that you need a little bit more help with. And just one other thing actually, so if you don't want to do all these runs, because playing that live can be really daunting actually, instead of doing that I tend to actually just play chords, and the chords would in this case would be E flat, F, G sharp, F, G. Okay, so if I put the chords into context, so if you happen to have a second guitarist with you and you don't want to both play the runs, then it makes sense that one of you plays the chords and one of you plays that run. But if you can play that run live, then you are a king of guitar. So good luck with it, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and please check out part 1 and part 2 when you have the time. Thank you very much. Cheers.